So, you have a 400 credit score. Let me ask you something. Is that number controlling your life? Is it telling you what you can and cannot do? A 400 score is not just a number. It is a big, flashing sign. It is a wake-up call screaming for your attention. It means lenders see you as a very high risk. This can make life very difficult. You might be denied for an apartment, you might be denied a car loan, you might even be denied a job. You cannot ignore this. You must face it head-on. This is your moment to take control. Think of your financial life like a house. A 400 credit score is like a cracked foundation. You would not ignore a crack in your home's foundation, would you? Of course not. You would fix it before the whole house came down. Your credit score is the foundation of your financial house. It supports everything else. It supports your ability to get a mortgage, a car, or even a simple credit card with a decent interest rate. Ignoring it will only lead to more problems. The stress and the missed opportunities will pile up. Today, we stop ignoring the problem. Today, we start repairing the foundation. Let me tell you, you are not alone in this. Many people have been where you are right now. They have felt the shame. They have felt the frustration of being told no over and over again. But the difference between staying stuck and moving forward is one thing: a decision. You must decide that you are more powerful than this number. You must decide that you deserve financial security. It will not be easy. It will not happen overnight. But it is absolutely 100% possible. Your journey to financial freedom starts with the simple, powerful choice to change your situation. The first step is always the hardest. I know. It means looking at your finances honestly. It means opening those bills you have been avoiding. It means admitting that mistakes were made. But there is power in that honesty. There is strength in facing the truth. A 400 credit score is a symptom of a problem. It is not the disease itself. The disease might be overspending, unexpected medical bills, or a job loss. Whatever the cause, you have the power to create the cure. Your future self will thank you for the courage you show today. Let's get started on this path together. All right, let's talk about debt. Debt is the big, scary dragon guarding the castle of financial freedom. And when you have a 400 credit score, that dragon can feel enormous. But you can tame it. You just need a plan. The very first thing you must do is create a budget. I am not talking about a complicated spreadsheet. I am talking about simple math. You need to know exactly how much money is coming in every month, and you need to know exactly where every single dollar is going. Write it all down. This is not about judgment, it is about knowledge. Knowledge is power. Once you have your budget, you can see where you can cut back. Can you cancel some subscriptions? Can you cook at home more instead of eating out? Every dollar you save is another weapon to fight your debt dragon. Now, look at all your debts. List them out from the smallest balance to the largest. This is called the debt snowball method. You're going to focus all your extra money on paying off the smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on the others. The psychological win you get from paying off that first debt will give you the momentum to keep going. It works. What if you cannot make your payments? You need to communicate. Do not hide from your creditors. Call them. Many people are afraid to do this, but you must be brave. Explain your situation calmly and honestly. Ask them if they have any hardship programs. Ask if they can lower your interest rate or accept a smaller monthly payment for a short time. Sometimes they will say no, but many times they will say yes. They would rather get some money from you than no money at all. A simple phone call can make a huge difference in your monthly budget and your stress level. Finally, you must stop creating new debt. This is a big one. Cut up those credit cards if you have to. If you do not have the money in your bank account, you cannot afford it. Period. This is a time for needs, not wants. Differentiating between the two is a critical skill for financial health. Do you need that new gadget? Or do you need the peace of mind that comes from being debt-free? Your goal is to get your debt balances down. Adding more to the pile is like trying to bail out a sinking boat with a bucket that has a hole in it. Be strong. Be disciplined. You can do this. When your credit score is in the 400s, getting a loan can feel impossible. The big banks will likely turn you away. They see that number and they see risk. But this does not mean all doors are closed to you. You just have to know where to look. One of the best places to start is a credit union. Credit unions are non-profit institutions. They are owned by their members. Because of this, they are often more willing to look beyond just a credit score. They might consider your whole financial picture, including your relationship with them. They are often more flexible and can offer better rates than other lenders. Another option to consider is a secured loan. A secured loan is one that is backed by collateral. Collateral is something of value that you own, like a car or money in a savings account. For example, a secured credit card requires you to make a cash deposit. That deposit becomes your credit limit. You use the card like a regular credit card, and your payments are reported to the credit bureaus. This is a fantastic way to rebuild your credit history because the lender has very little risk. If you fail to pay, they can take the collateral. It's a safe way for them to give you a chance. You might also hear about payday loans or car title loans. I want you to be very, very careful here. These should be your absolute last resort. Why? Because they come with incredibly high interest rates and fees. They are designed to trap you in a cycle of debt. You take out a loan to cover an emergency, but the interest is so high that you have to take out another loan to pay off the first one. It is a dangerous spiral. Please explore every other option before you even think about these types of loans. They are more likely to hurt your financial situation than help it in the long run. The best loan is always the one you do not have to take. But if you must borrow, do your homework. Read all the fine print. Understand the interest rate, the fees, and the repayment terms. Do not be rushed into a decision. A reputable lender will give you time to understand what you are signing. Ask questions. If you do not understand something, ask again. Your goal is to use a loan as a tool to help you, not as another chain to weigh you down. Be a smart consumer, even when your options feel limited. Your financial future depends on it. Now for the most important part, the climb. How do you raise that 400 score? It happens one smart move at a time, like building a strong wall brick by brick. The single most important brick is paying every single bill on time. Every time. Your payment history makes up the biggest part of your credit score. Even being one day late can hurt you. Set up automatic payments from your checking account for all your bills. Your rent, your utility bills, your phone bill, any loan payments. This way, you will never forget. This one habit, above all others, will start raising your score. The next brick is to keep your credit card balances low. If you have a secured credit card or an old card you are paying down, try to use less than 30% of your available credit. For example, if your credit limit is $500, you should try to keep your balance below $150. This is called your credit utilization ratio. A low ratio tells lenders that you are not desperate for credit, and you can manage your money responsibly. Pay your balance in full each month if you can. If not, pay as much as you can to keep that utilization ratio down. It makes a big difference. You must also become a credit monitoring expert. You need to know what is on your credit reports. You are entitled to a free copy of your credit report from each of the 3 major bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, every single year. Go to the official website, annualcreditreport.com, to get them. Read through them carefully. Look for errors. Is there an account listed that is not yours? Is a debt you paid off still showing as unpaid? If you find a mistake, dispute it immediately. Cleaning up errors is a quick way to get a potential boost to your score. I want to leave you with this. I have seen people go from a 400 credit score to a 750 or higher. I saw a woman named Maria who was drowning in medical debt after an illness. Her score was 410. She started with a budget, got a secured card, and paid every bill on time for 2 years. Today, she owns her own home. It is possible. This is not a sprint, it is a marathon. There will be days you feel frustrated, but you must not give up. Every on-time payment, every dollar of debt paid off is a victory. You are powerful. You are in control. Your financial freedom is waiting for you. Go claim it.